up with it. Figure out these times to go live, nigga. Hey, keep it hot with the people, and they keep it real with you. I always keep it real with the people, man. That's what I do. I always keep it real. At least one of my videos needed to start highlight. Okay, let me check this shit out. Let's keep that shit normal then. Welcome to TM motherfucking P. True Masculinity Podcast, man. What it do? What it do? What it do? Letting this voice reach the nations, man, on this beautiful day, man. Beautiful Father's Day. Shout out to all the fathers out there holding it down, doing your thing, being a great representation for the male figure in this fishbowl called America. It's a same asylum called America. Being able to keep it on the road, do what you got to do to protect your little ones. Man, tune in, fuck with me, pile in, talk shit, pop shit. I'm in the great state of Colorado, home of the Rockies, home of the Colorado Rockies and some super gas. Light up some of this sage. Get it popping a little bit, man. Clear the air, clear the spirits. I'm about to go in today. Shit. Hey, it's a pretty good topic too. Y'all tune in, fuck with me, pile in. Pile in. Get the sage popping. Clear out all negative mojo. What's up, man? Y'all pile in, fuck with me. I got a little, ain't gonna hold you too long. Just want to talk a little shit. Talk about the single mama pandemic in America. With it being Father's Day and everything, I thought, what better time to talk about the single mama epidemic of America, man? Plaguing the communities of America. What better time to talk about it? What better time to talk about the issues plaguing America, man? Single motherhood. I know a lot of people gonna take offense to it. Y'all, a lot of y'all probably came from single mothers, and I ain't knocking y'all, but I'm just saying. That generational curse of single motherhood has set us back over the last 30 years. Set us back. Thinking you can do it without a man, man. Like I said, shout out to all the fathers on Father's Day, man. I'm gonna talk about my personal experience. I'm just talking about what I see on the daily, man, with all these fathers out here not being included in their kids' lives, you know what I'm saying, throughout the whole year. So I thought, what better day than Father's Day to talk a little shit? What day? What better day than Father's Day to get in here and talk a little shit? Like, share, subscribe, fuck with me. I'm trying to get a few more people in here, man. But it's a shame. It's a shame. If you look at the black community, man, 'cause that's all I talk about is the black community, man. Single motherhood, single parenthood, single parent homes. It's an epidemic. Single-handedly destroying the black community, if you ask me. Single-handedly destroying the black community. Lack of fathers. Lack of inclusion of fathers in the nurturing and raising of children is destroying the fucking community, man. Destroying it. Point blank, period. So yeah, on Father's Day, it's a perfect day to talk a little shit, like I said. And like I said, just look at the world around us, man. Look at the world around us. Look at the situation that most of these bitches are in out here, man. Look at them. Fucked up, sissy ass kids, weak kids, over emotional, impulsive kids. Like I said, man, fatherhood, Father's Day is really a sham if you ask me. If you ask me, Father's Day is really a farce. They don't really be showing no love to fathers out here. Let's be real. Let's be real. America does not show love to fathers like that. The only time you get love as a father is if you're with the mother. That's the only time you'll get any type of respect, any type of inclusion in raising and rearing a child. You know what I'm saying? Anytime where your actual plights or your thoughts are actually respected is if you're with the mother of the child in America. And even that, you know what I'm saying? Like I said, hey, that's the best way you're gonna have any chance of being a great father is if you have a good relationship with the mother of the child in America. Because like I said, single parented homes is such a big, huge thing in America that and these women are single-handedly raising all these kids. You know what I'm saying? Like that's just the facts. That's just the facts. Like they are the first to be the custodial parent. You know what I'm saying? They're the first to, like I said, have all the options with the child. So fatherhood in America is already a sketchy situation. Like I said, don't let you get divorced or anything like that. Then you turn it into the same thing as any of these other niggas that out here having kids with all these women. You fucked up too. So just the role of a father, it's just funny how, you know what I'm saying, Father's Day, the role of a father is not respected in America like that. It's not. Not by the laws, not by the system of government, not by, definitely not by the women. You know what I'm saying? The women always think they know best. They always think they possess the child. They have some type of possessive situation with the child as opposed to, 50-50 or rearing the child together as it's supposed to be. Oh, shit. Fucking alarm going off, turn that shit off. Put that bitch on do not disturb real fast. Hold on. Do not disturb my black ass. But yeah, the roles of a father, man, the roles of a father is big. Like I said, and the purpose of a father is starting to be forgotten, if you ask me. I feel like it's starting to, just the purpose. If you see this, most of these women that are raised by single mother homes and stuff like that, they lose the purpose of what a man is for, what a father is for, what the purpose of fatherhood is for. They discard it as if it's not useful. You know what I'm saying? The father, single mothers, they act like the father is not useful in America today. Like, just look at the situation. Look at most of the situations in most of these neighborhoods and communities. The women think they know best for all their children. And that's the craziest part. Like, that's asinine. Like, these women really think they know what's best and they can raise a child by themselves. And we see why the crime is at an all-time high. The perpetuation of single motherhood is at an all-time high. And still the single parent home is at an all-time high. Like I said, violence, sexual crimes, all type of just crazy shit where kids aren't protected, kids aren't watched. You know what I'm saying? It's just a wild place in America. We're living in the wild, wild west. Like I said, single parent homes is not the way it was intended to be, naturally, biologically. You know what I'm saying? Just look at it from that perspective. You ain't got to go religiously. Look at it biologically, man. It takes two. So it was not made for some of these unequally yoked kids to be raised out here, man. Like emotional, violent, just not all the way there mentally. Straight up. So yeah, single parent homes, man, they are really destroying the black community, if you ask me that. They're destroying the world and the United States. It's fucking shit up. Fathers are needed. Fathers are imperative, man. Like, they're just as much needed as the mother. these kids out here raised insecure. Like I watched the video the other day. It was a basketball player, and he was talking about how he was jealous of Lonzo Ball's relationship with LeVar Ball. What was his name? Patrick Beverly. Patrick Beverly. He was talking about how he wanted to go extra hard against Lonzo when he came in the league as a rookie because of his relationship with his father. He said he was jealous. See, and I seen another post too that just talks about how some of these men are when they don't have father figures around. Like they don't. There was one guy. He was like he didn't like how his father, due to the fact he was raised by a single mama, he didn't know how to take it when a man chastised him or talked to him. So he's like, when everybody else, whenever he hears a man talk to him or talk directly at him, basically he gets fearful or he wants to hurt him. You know what I'm saying? I'll pull a gun out. Is what he said. He said he said his father, he didn't want to hurt his father, but he had hurt a regular nigga because he ain't used to talking to a man. Like me, I'm thankful to God I was raised with a grandfather. My grandfather had a grandfather, man. My grandfather had a father. And he had a grandfather, matter of fact. My grandfather had a grandfather that was a slave, actually. But he had a great relationship with his grandfather. His parents were married. My granddad was born in 1926, and he had a father. So put that in perspective. But I also have a father who was raised without a father. So I know what it looks like as a man to not have a father. You know what I'm saying? Like, I know how men act when they're lacking in that area. So, you know what I'm saying? And the single parenthood shit been going on forever, man. Like, this is generational curse has been going on forever. Like I said, my dad is born in '59, and he basically was a single. His dad was already married. Dad was a Rolling Stone. So, and just there's certain things that my grandfather, the way my grandfather moved and the way my father moved, you could tell they were just two different types of people. You know what I'm saying? In their security of themselves. So that's just the way, the world is. You look at it anywhere else. Like, men that don't really have fathers or male figures in their lives, they're lacking. They got insecurity issues. You know what I'm saying? They have over emotional, impulsive issues at times. Like, even if they, like my father, he went to the military to help straighten them out. So that was a blessing. And he was able to become a police officer, matriculate, do great things with his life. But to me, you know what I'm saying, he was lucky. He's one of the lucky ones that was able to, steer away from that path of over emotionality all the time. You know what I'm saying? He still had his issues, but that's how it works. Like, single motherhood is not the way it's supposed to be raised. You're not supposed to be raised with just a bitch. You one bitch, like, what the fuck? That's not how it's supposed to be. Like, all these bitches and shit, they ain't supposed to be raising all these damn boys and shit. That's why they ain't like bitches. They like bitch ass niggas and all these promiscuous assholes, these women, these sexy reds, these goddamn thought ass bitches. That's why they acting like that. Because they don't have shame. A father brings shame, period. A father brings shame to the family. He brings a level of shame without even trying to. Just his natural, energy, his natural presence is going to bring that. It's going to bring a natural amount of shame. And shame is good. Shame is missing from this country. A lot of these men and women need shame. Little fruit bowl ass niggas, they really need to be like, somebody needs to just look at them with their father look of disgust. You know what I'm saying? Because you got all these mamas that's like, oh, go ahead, boy, and all that shit, encouraging this shit, that Dwayne Wade mindset, encouraging the ratchetry, the negativity, the goddamn bitch assness and shit that's going on rampant in America. You see it all the time, man. All the time you see it. Like, so that's just my thing. The epidemic of single motherhood is a destructive force. And in my opinion, it's a strategic force of white supremacy used against the black families in America to destroy, to have us dismantled, to have us in disarray, which we are in. We're in. I don't care what nobody says, man. Like, shit, like, maybe not out here, in Colorado, because it ain't a lot of niggas out here. You know what I'm saying? It's like 200,000 niggas in Colorado, period. You know what I'm saying? Which is crazy. Like, it's like a little bit over 200,000 niggas in Colorado. Which is like, hey, I don't mind shit. Like I say, hey, depending on the situation. You ain't gonna see it a lot here, but on the East Coast where I come from, shit, it's rampant, man. There's probably a lot of mixed single mamas out here. Shit, white women ain't got no damn daddies and shit out this motherfucker. But you little mixed mulatto kids out here in Colorado, but nigga down south, bruh, that is the tea of the time of bitches having kids without dads, without fathers, without the fathers in their lives. I made a post earlier today talking about that. I said, man, I was like, man, all the women. Think about this shit. Like, it's women out here with kids that don't even have a relationship with the father of the child. They don't even want to talk to them. They talk down on them online. They say, I wish I could change my baby father. all this crazy retarded ass bullshit mindset and logic, like 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 just the audacity of a bitch to sit here and say, I wish I could change. I seen a post that I wish we could pick our baby fathers. The audacity of a dumbass bitch to say some dumbass shit like that. You know what I'm saying? They'll lay down and have a child with somebody they don't even love or respect. That's the most sick part to me about black community in general. You're gonna lay down and have a child with somebody that you don't even respect, love, honor, got no type of love for, and then you're gonna raise a whole child with this person, a person that you have no love or respect or care for. Like nigga, that is sickening, bro. And that's why the world is lacking in a lot of areas of love and consistency, and like I said, just the presence of a man in that giving you that security in yourself. You know what I'm saying? Like we're lacking in that area greatly, greatly. So that's my thing, man. The single mama epidemic in America is real. It's real. It's real. And then it's doing its job. You know what I'm saying? It's plaguing the communities that it's supposed to plague, and the communities that are intelligent and wise enough to know that it's a purpose for a man in the family model. You know what I'm saying? A huge purpose. The man is the head. You know, if you want to take it there biblically, the man, it gives you leadership. The man is supposed to see and discern things that other, the kids and the women don't see. You know what I'm saying? Because they're sometimes overwhelmed by emotion, overwhelmed by, you know what I'm saying, like I said, emotionality, and just they're easily swayed by the situation as opposed to thinking about it logically. You know what I'm saying? Right, really discerning and finding the logic in the in that, you know what I'm saying, in that realm. So yeah, it's a fucked up situation for real. Very fucked up, man. And I thank God every day. Like I say, I ain't no single mama raised ass motherfucker. You know what I'm saying? I thank God for that. You feel me? Like, cause I didn't know. I know what it would cause. You know, I've seen what happens when the woman is supposed to take over primary role of watching over the kids, and you know what I'm saying, single handedly, with no type of discipline or no type of male discipline or anything structure in there. Like we get Chicago. We get Charlotte. You know what I'm saying? We get these inner cities that are ran amok by degeneracy and niggotry and nigga shit and nigga moments. Like I said, and me personally, I ain't gonna be around it. You know what I'm saying? I don't want my kids around that nigga whole shit either. You know what I'm saying? Because that's all that black women in America, these single mamas raise is nigga whole shit. You know what I'm saying? Degenerate shit. Like you are lucky if you see a few. You know what I'm saying? You get a few out here that do the right thing, like I said. But for the most part, it's not what we're getting. That's why the streets is fucking full of chaos and hate and negativity. It's fucked up out here, man. For real, for real. And me personally, I say it all the time. I hate single mamas. I hate single mamas, man. Especially black ones, especially the ones. I feel like this is how I feel for the most part. You see it all the time. Like these gonna be the little niggas that be out here trying to rob and hurt motherfuckers that try to hurt other people's children. You know what I'm saying? These gonna be the people that are unloved. And you sat down here and had sex and had a baby, and now I have to change my approach to life because it's a single mama raised bastard out here that's ready to goddamn do whatever he can to survive. He living life like it's a fucking rap video and shit. That motherfucker is so detached from reality, so detached from what it takes to grind and pull himself up in this world because he don't have an example of what it takes to be a man. Or, you know what I'm saying? Or you got a mama that's out here still being ratchet, still out here having more kids with more fathers. You know what I'm saying? Bringing out more fucking degenerate ass bastards out here to be in our fucking way of people that want to do right, of law-abiding citizens who just want to make a living, who want to have a pursuit of happiness and enjoy their lives and stay out the fucking way. You know what I'm saying? Raise their children right and just have give them a piece of the pie, a piece of the American dream. We are forced to have to be around ratchet bullshit. You know what I'm saying? Violence, negativity. You know what I'm saying? Unless we can level ourselves up financially and get out of this, you know what I'm saying, the muck and misery of what we're in as a people. You know what I'm saying? So I don't respect single mamas. Niggas act like single mamas don't been in a fucking tour, not rack or some shit, nigga. Like I said it before. Man, all I see is a horny bitch. You know what I'm saying? Niggas be trying to single mamas just goddamn like trying to praise them, and you know what I'm saying, nigga. All I see is a horny bitch that got no discernment. That's what I say. I see a horny bitch Nigga, y'all niggas be trying to be all soft on these hoes. Nigga, TNP, we go hard on the bitch. Nigga, we go hard on everybody. Bitches, men, women, niggas, all that shit. Nigga, we talk shit. We talk strength to power, nigga. So that's my thing. Like, nigga, I don't see, when you see a single mama walking with all her kids and no father, you know what I'm saying? I don't have to give the same respect and credit to that bitch. You know what I'm saying? I see a bitch that's argumentative, combative, can't get under the guidance of a man and the tutelage of a man. I see a piece of shit bitch. You know what I'm saying? Probably you milking the system and shit. Like, yeah, hop off if you ain't fucking with me. But I'm talking about shit. Like I said, I feel like, hey, that's what I see. I don't got no love for no bitch. Goddamn, that don't love herself. Don't love her kids enough to find a man that actually gonna do right by her and her kids. I don't respect that bitch. Cause you know why? You would be the same one. Your kid be out here shooting and murdering motherfuckers. You be the same one over there defending the little Johnny and shit, nigga. Ready to put some money on his commissary talking about he ain't do the shit. You know what I'm saying? I don't fuck with that, man. Women don't live with the same uh, level of culpability and accountability as men do. These single mamas, they do not, nigga. They let these niggas run amok, run the fucking streets, chaos. Let them be unchecked. Nigga, when we was kids, we had to be in by the street light. Nigga, these kids be out here all day, trapping, smoking. You know what I'm saying? Taking prescription pills. Probably tooting that powder and shit, nigga. All type of crazy shit be going on in the black community, nigga. Letting the girls out here fucking and shit, nigga. Out here fucking at young ages, having kids, babies. Babies having babies, as they say. So these are the effects that nobody wants to talk about that happens when these single mama raised motherfuckers be out here in the world. You know what I'm saying? And like I said, I hate it because I'm forced to have to deal with these motherfuckers. I looked up, I clutch. I be ready to goddamn fire off on some of these fuck ass niggas, bro. Straight up, niggas. I don't trust them. I don't trust how these niggas be moving, bro. A single mama raised nigga don't got no accountability damn near. Straight up. Niggas be lost in the sauce, nigga. Lost in the motherfucking sauce. And like I said, I'm just cause two ratchet motherfuckers fuck and had a kid that they ain't care about, that don't mean I gotta deal with your ass, nigga. That's why I be hoping the goddamn laws smoke your ass and lock these fuck niggas up. For real. Cause shit, if you ain't got no love for me, if you ain't got no love for nobody else, cause you've been abandoned emotionally at a young age, nigga, that ain't my fault. You know what I'm saying? Like there's nothing I can do. I said it yesterday. I have no control of how somebody else is raised outside of my house. You know what I'm saying? I can't give love. They're not even going to accept the love from me that they accept from their biological father. You know what I'm saying? They ain't even going to respect my knowledge that I give them as much as they respect their biological father. You know what I'm saying? And the mother, like I said, it's not going to instill discipline in their child. That's just a fact. Like most of these mothers are not going to be able to instill the right amount of discipline as a single mama with no help into their child, that their child needs to be a good person in this world. You know what I'm saying? Like most mothers, they just allow their kids to run unchecked. You know what I'm saying? They do not check them. They do not, like, as a single mama, like I say this all the time. Me and my brother, some big ass kids. Like if my mama was by herself without my big ass father to help structure us, man, she would have been in for a world full of hurt and hell. Cause there's no way at 11, 12, my brother would have been 13, 14. There's no way she could have stopped us from doing what we wanted in that household. You know what I'm saying? We were bigger, stronger. We could have ran off, did what the fuck we wanted. But the fear of having a father that was gonna jump in your ass, whoop your ass, beat your ass, you know what I'm saying? Like, had the fear of God in us to where, we made mistakes, but at the same time, it wasn't a huge mistakes. It wasn't them type of mistakes. You know what I'm saying? We knew better. You know what I'm saying? We had a father that knew discipline. It's one thing he knew was discipline. Our father. That's one thing that I give him credit for as a father, and that he brought every time is discipline, accountability. Discipline, accountability. You know what I'm saying? Whether it was the smallest thing or the biggest thing, the most minute thing or the biggest thing, you was gonna get the same ass whooping. You was gonna get the same, I'm on your ass, I'm watching you. You know what I'm saying? And that's what a lot of men need nowadays, man. You need somebody to really be on your ass. You know what I'm saying? Be accountable for your actions. You know what I'm saying? To make sure that you're accountable for your actions. So like I said, a lot of women, what they do, they used to nurture and they used to quelling the problem. They used to, if a male figure comes up and chastises their kid, whatever it is, they used to defending it. That's all they gonna do. They don't know the situation. They don't know nothing. I was watching a video with the running back. It's an old video that went viral again. What's that dude's name? Beast Mode, Marshawn Lynch. I was watching a video of Marshawn Lynch, and he had checked the kid. I guess the kid was, in his drill fucking up. And then the mama was, crying and complaining about, the way in which he disciplined the child at his camp, at his football camp. I guess he used profanity, and when he first came up to her, and this is the most, like I said, I respect that man so much, because Marshawn Lynch, when he came up to her, he said, "Is there a man around?" Because you know what I'm saying, he don't want to hear that all this feminine, emotional bullshit. He's trying to get to the meat and potatoes. Let me talk to a man that can understand where I'm coming from as far as the disciplined mindset and the frame of mind I have, where if you fucking up in life, nigga, ain't nobody gonna be kind to you, bro. You know what I'm saying? Ain't nobody gonna hold your hand like your mama and shit. Like, that's what single mama shit had niggas feeling like, oh, you know what I'm saying? That's not how life is. Like, everything gonna be okay. I'm gonna just hold your hand through life. That's not how life is. In life, nigga, you fuck up one time, depending on what it is, you snatched off the streets by a man. If you lucky enough, you'll get snatched off, extracted, fucking from the streets, detained. And if it's worse, you might not make it. You be in the morgue. Like, that's how serious life has to be. That's how serious motherfuckers got to treat life. You know what I'm saying? Like, it ain't no, my kid can do no wrong. Oh, as my child, like, trying to defend them from every little thing that they do. No, you have to be hard on these kids sometimes. You got to be accountable, make sure that they're accountable for their actions. If not, they're going to be running around here feeling like they can do no wrong. You know what I'm saying? The way that the society is now, they run around unchecked. Like, they run shit. Like, they got it all figured out. You know what I'm saying? So, me personally, like I said, I'm just hopping on live, just talking my shit. But me, I don't fuck with single mamas, man. I don't got the same reverence and love and honor for a single mama. You know what I'm saying? I don't see the struggle. I don't see the struggle. I don't see where her sacrifice. I don't see the sacrifice. You know what I'm saying? I see a dumb bitch that fucked. Period. Nigga, how are you sacrificing? Like, how's a single mama? Like, niggas act like single mamas sacrifice so much. You know what I'm saying? When it was her decision to get fucked. It was her decision to lay down with somebody unprotected and be a bitch. You know what I'm saying? Be a airheaded ass bitch. How we got so much respect for single mamas in this world? Please tell me. Because most of them ain't shit but ratchet bitches. And most of the single mamas ain't shit. You know what I'm saying? They'll steal, kill, cut you. You know what I'm saying? They cutthroat. They just like a nigga. So please tell me how we got so much respect and, you know what I'm saying, all this for single mamas. Somebody tell me that shit now. Like, how and why do we have so much respect for single mamas? What did they do? The fuck you did? You fucked and had a kid. It's really worse because you by yourself. That's also, you didn't even stay 9 months. Whoever this nigga you laid down with, you didn't have a respect and honor for him, and he ain't had a respect and honor for you to be around and stick around to raise the kid. So no, I don't respect the single mama shit, man, and all that damn love for that shit, nigga. I respect fathers, nigga. I respect nuclear families. I respect people who worked with their fathers if there's some type of situation where they're not together, where they don't close him out, where they don't shut him out, where they don't treat him like he's just a hostile man, and you running from that correction and checking that a man brings and provides. Because that's what a lot of people do. I'm gonna talk about my situation personally. I feel like I said, I'm gonna talk specifically about my situation just to show you and delve into how the mindset of a single mother. You know what I'm saying? Like, I fucked up, had a kid at 24. Or I had sex with a girl 24. She had a baby at 25. Motherfucker, single mama raised bitch. Single mama. I already had 2 kids. I already had 2 kids by 2 different baby daddies. Just to tell you how fucked up I was. At that time, fucked up. So had a baby with she got all the, you know what I'm saying. Already got these kids. Like, but she does not respect of. She come from a single parent household too. But she does not have the respect for men. I see it personally. Like, women that don't come from where there's a father around, they don't have the respect for men. They don't have no respect for manhood. They don't know what the fuck. They don't even know what it is. They don't know how to identify. Everything is toxic. Everything they think a man's a narcissist. That's the first word to come out of a woman's mouth that ain't never been raised around men. They think every man is a damn narcissist. They think every man should get under what they say, like they always correct. Nigga, you're not right. Nigga, look at your life, nigga. Your life sucks. Like, motherfucker, you were raised by the father. How you know what's right? You know what I'm saying? Like, and that's the situation. Like, they got blind leading the blind. Like, a woman that ain't, like I said, a woman that ain't got no daddy, nigga, she lost. A woman that ain't gonna that don't have a father, that didn't grow up with a father, she's lost in this world. And she don't respect men. She don't respect men. She don't respect what they provide. She don't respect what they bring to the table. You know what I'm saying? She does not respect men, and that's just point blank period. A woman that's like that, she don't respect no man. You know what I'm saying? If you weren't raised with a man, you don't know the purpose of a man. They just other than having babies with them, and that's it. Like you don't even respect them. Like what is this purpose? And giving you money and sex. That's how they look at me. And they'll look at the protection aspect, the guidance aspect, none of that. So that's just a fact. Like so, basically, I've been shut out, but it's the fear of having a conversation with a man. That's something that people that were raised without fathers, they fear having a conversation, just a simple conversation like I'm having now. They fear that shit. They fear that shit. They feel like you coming down on them. You know what I'm saying? From a level of I don't even know. Like they're just they everything they take. If you weren't raised with a child, I mean with a father, they always think everything that a man says is toxic. They run away from that shit like kids. You know what I'm saying? Just like they did when they was kids. Men, and most time when they mama was raised, they raised single mama. They mama out here, they look at men negatively because that's all the mama doing, having more kids with different niggas that they don't fuck with. You know what I'm saying? Like having more. It's a damn shame. You know what I'm saying? Like see that shit all the time. Whole bunch of kids taking their mama last name. You know what I'm saying? Like no man around. That shit is a damn shame, man. So it's definitely a epidemic, and it's been going around for a long, long time. But we just got to figure out how we can quell that shit, how we can end this shit. You know what I'm saying? So I feel like a lot of these women need to get back with some of their baby fathers, man. Who else gonna love that child more than the person who made it? Like all this stepdaddy shit, that shit ain't logical. That shit ain't realistic. Most niggas is not wanting to raise another person's child. Get back with the man you had these kids with. Stop being arrogant and allowing your ego to edge out what's important for you. Edging God out, edging out what's really important for the child more so than you. So yeah, that's my thing right there, man. We gotta. I don't respect it. I don't respect single moms like that, man. Like I don't see the I just don't. Like yeah, like they don't did something great for the world, man. Being a single fucking mama. You're raising the kids you laid down and made. Why should I be so? You know what I'm saying? Why should I be so hospitable and respectful for that? You know what I'm saying? That you couldn't keep a man. That you was a argumentative bitch probably. You know what I'm saying? Bitching and running off of the fucking mouth. So that's what I wanted to know. Like how can we respect that? Now why should I respect a single mama? You know what I'm saying? What have you done that's so fucking great? Make kids? You know what I'm saying? The fuck is so great about a woman that's having kids out here with no man? Nigga, that's the ploy. That's an abomination to me. Somebody, please tell me. Please let me in. Why the fuck should I care about a bitch that goddamn having a whole bunch of kids? You know what I'm saying? Like, why should I give her honor and respect? I respect you as a human, but not no more than anybody else. Like, you know what I'm saying? Because in my opinion, you raising cretins. You raising little devils for the most part, man. That's what's coming out of these single mama households, man. Ain't no damn pure, good people for the most part. Because mama got to work. Mama got to provide. Shit, most times, like I said, in a lot of these inner cities, mama's still fucking. Mama's still chasing dick. You know, and cheap liquor. Shout out to Minister Jack. Like most of these bitches out here chasing dick, chasing more kids, having more kids, bringing more kids in here that ain't love. Like tell me why I should respect a single mama. I come down on single mamas, nigga. Like what was the purpose of this shit? You know what I'm saying? Because shit, we don't need no more bastards in the criminal justice system and in the goddamn judicial system and shit. We don't need no more goddamn black faces in jail. You know what I'm saying? So that's my thing. We don't need no more of that shit. We can save that bullshit. It's like straight up, I don't need no more of these riding through the cities of Aurora, which is one of the most blackest towns in Colorado. Nigga, I don't like seeing all these kids riding around and looking dusty, degenerate, no bite. You know what I'm saying? It's a part of Colorado. Like Colorado's so fucking white, but Aurora is the blackest city in Colorado. When I ride through there just like any other black city. You know what I'm saying? Downtrodden, niggas ride around on old busted ass bikes, dirty ass, you know what I'm saying? Kids is looking fucked up, dirty young black kids out here. I'm like, shit, it's a damn shame, man. Like, where's their guidance? Motherfucker don't look older than 11 years old, 10 years old out here riding around on fucking bikes looking dusty and shit. You know what I'm saying? That's what I see with single mamas. You see that everywhere. You know, if I see it in Colorado, you know, where it's not a lot of black people, you know this shit happening everywhere else. Bunch of unprotected kids riding around doing their own things, no supervision, raising themselves basically. So yeah, like yeah, that you get. Excuse me if I say fuck single mamas, nigga. That's what I say, nigga. I don't fuck with them. Like I said, it's Father's Day. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to the fathers out there, man, because the fathers is the one that's gonna correct this shit, and the fathers are the one that really hold shit down, man. Like you rarely see situations where it's a mother and father where there are horrible kids coming out of that. You rarely see that. I'm not saying they definitely happen, but you rarely see it where it's a mother and a father there working together. They're not at odds. There's not a it's not a volatile marriage or a volatile relationship where it's a mother and father working together where the kids ain't doing something prosperous. You rarely see that shit because it's two people working with a positive mindset and a goal in mind. You know what I'm saying? To better the child. It's two people working together for the betterment of the group. Now, when it's one person, you know what I'm saying, putting child support, putting a white man on the motherfucker, you know what I'm saying, blame, whole time they mad and upset that the relationship didn't work. They doing everything in their power to hurt the man as opposed to worrying about the child and how the child's reared. You know what I'm saying? It's two different sides pulling away from each other. And what happens to the child? The child is left there to defend for themselves mentally. Mentally, they're out defending for themselves, not lost, don't know what the fuck they got going on. That's the results of single mamahood. Because most of these mamas, they ain't got enough time to raise these kids. Like, where is the time coming from these mamas to raise the kids, especially the ones that work? Like the ones that work, you ain't got no grandma, granddaddy, nobody that's trustworthy to watch your children. Like they out here left with whoever, Tom, Dick, and Harry. Or you stretching yourself thin, paying for daycare. Now you're at a lower social economic level status. You're losing bread. You know what I'm saying? Your kids ain't around, so you can't implement any type of how you feel and your training and learning on them. So it's just a fucked up situation for real that single mamas bring to the world, into our living environment. So it's a single mama. Check the stats. You know what I'm saying? Like I said, don't take my anecdotal word for it, man. Check the stats. Check the stats. And I already know, like I said, I got eyes. I grew up in America. I grew up down south, North Carolina. I know exactly what the fuck I saw growing up. And all my friends, none of them had married parents. And I had plenty of friends, I ain't gonna say name them out, none of them had parents that were married to their biological fathers. So, you know what I'm saying? I was the only one out of my whole group of friends, you know what I'm saying, that had, like I said, I can see it and I ain't gonna, name them, but you know what I'm saying? All of them, I can put their first name D, M, you know what I'm saying? All these, you know what I'm saying? All of them, bro, C. Like these are their first names, bro. I could name for days. I could see a name for days. All that's just people that was around me personally. You know what I'm saying? About 6, 7 niggas. All of them didn't like all of them. All of them was not married to their biological fathers. Like, and I was the odd man out of being somebody who grew up in marriage. So I already know how it is, man. Can't nobody tell me, oh, this ain't a problem or this, that, and the third. I know what I see, and I know what the issue is. The issue is not wanting to be under the authority of a man. That's one of the biggest issues. Is women not wanting to be under the authority of a man. And I get it. I get it, man. You a renegade ass bitch, man. You want to do it your way. You know what I'm saying? I get it. That's how most of these hoes is. You a renegade bitch, man. Most of these hoes renegades. They want to fall out here and run into a wall 100 miles per hour and figure it out on their own. They want to be able to come back and make a Facebook post and tell her, I did it by myself. Nigga, who the fuck cares if you did that shit by yourself? It ain't about that shit. It ain't nothing but pride and ego. Trying to prove people wrong your whole fucking life, nigga, and you living a miserable ass, fucked up life. For the most part. Like, nigga, that shit's crazy to me. Stop trying to live your life to prove other people wrong. You know what I'm saying? And just live your life which is gonna help you. You know what I'm saying? And help your family. Most people, they want to live their lives trying to prove somebody wrong their whole damn life. What kind of miserable ass life is that? Just trying to prove somebody wrong. You know what I'm saying? Fuck them. Move on and do what's best for you and your kids. But you trying to get back at this person, vindictive. Trying to get back at the baby father for fucking having other kids and having other motherfucking people in his life. That's life. Like you can't live your life trying to hurt others, man. That's something else that's big too. A single mama. If you got a single mama and the father's a Rolling Stone, focus on that kid. Don't be having no more damn kids. You know what I'm saying? Like we see all the damn time. As soon as be single mama, they have all these fucking kids. Have some more kids. Have some more kids with some ain't shit niggas that don't love them, don't respect them, don't honor them, treat them like shit. Have some more kids out here that's fucking crazy, renegade nigga. That weapons of white supremacy, as I call them, nigga. Niggas out here killing each other for nothing. Like I said, that's what single mamas raised violent, criminal, over emotional, feminine, over sexualized men and women. Lost childs of America, man. We are the lifeblood of America. A lot of these single mama ass bitches and niggas is, man. You make America rich. You fill their jails up. You cause chaos. You know what I'm saying? You make America. We make America flow. Imagine if everybody got along and worked together. How America would be so fucked up. You know what I'm saying? Like they wouldn't know what to do with themselves. Empty jails. You know what I'm saying? Cops be sitting around with nothing to fucking do but give out speeding tickets. I just imagine that shit. If niggas didn't have this mindset, this individual mindset where it was man versus women, and I'ma beat this nigga, and I don't need this nigga, and I'm better than this nigga, and I can do it without this nigga, and all this stupid idiocracy that's going on, it's rampant. It's rampant. You know what I'm saying? Like I said, it's nothing but ego. It's nothing but ego and pride. They want you to prove somebody wrong, and you'll be willing to fuck up your whole child, destroy your whole lineage, just to get back at a man that don't even care about you, don't even love you. You know what I'm saying? That's a lot of single shit too. The single mama raised motherfuckers. Like get on with your life. Yeah, get on with your life and do positive things for your children that you made out of wedlock and these bastardized motherfuckers. Do something positive for their ass. You know what I'm saying? Allow their fathers to have some type of right in their life and time in their life, so they can, you know what I'm saying, give their tutelage to the men, to the women and children. So that's my thing, man. What the fuck you running for? Like, why are we scared? Why are the women scared to be checked and have a conversation with men? You can fuck them and have kids, but Lord forbid they want to put their 2 cents in on how they want to raise their child. Sperm donors, man, make it make sense. Make it make sense. A lot of these women are having children with the intent to be single mamas, to cut out the father. Crazy. That's all. Like I said, I don't mind when the white man come through and lock these niggas up. I'll be happy. I'll be happy as hell. I was happy to move away from North Carolina and the nigga whole South. I was happy as hell to get away from the single mama bullshit of the South. Motherfuckers is happy to be alone, happy to have 6 baby daddies, happy to be on food stamps, happy to have some kids that's out here killing and robbing and jumping through fucking windows and stealing candy out of goddamn stores and walking around with goddamn guns and choppers and shit. Can't even goddamn do their multiplication tables, but got fucking 50, you know what I'm saying, 50 round clip and shit. Walking around with 45s and goddamn shit. They can't even goddamn count to 10. Dumb as a fucking box of rocks. I'm tired. That's why I say I'm tired of the South. I'm tired of that same chaotic bullshit, and that's why I moved out of here. Like straight up. And if I move back, it's gonna be to a country town where there ain't a lot of niggerdom. You know what I'm saying? Because niggerdom ain't shit. Niggerdom is ignorant, nigga. Niggerdom is selfish. It's full of emotion. It's full of selfish emotion and what I feel and what I want. You know what I'm saying? And it's insecure as hell, nigga. It's insecure as a motherfucker. Can't walk down the street if I'm trying to ask somebody, what do I need to do? Insecure ass, dumb ass motherfucker. Raise a bunch of insecure, peon, bitch ass motherfuckers with single mamahood raises. Insecure ass motherfuckers. That's gonna take their insecure ass and want to prove themselves against you. You know what I'm saying? Somebody, man, I can't tell you, like, looking back when I was a kid, how much animosity that I didn't even know came from these kids that didn't have fathers and mothers, fathers in their lives. Like so much animosity toward niggas that do. You know what I'm saying? Like that jealousy, that envy. You know what I'm saying? A lot of these insecurities that they have, you don't even know that shit. Cause you know what I'm saying? Like I had a father, I had a situation that was conducive. I had a 2-parent household. So I was like, I didn't even know like these kids, they look at you differently. You know what I'm saying? And they look at themselves differently. They look at themselves like they lacking love. You know what I'm saying? And the mamas can't fulfill that hole in their heart where their father left. I don't care if it's a man or a girl, boy or girl. The mama can never be a father. Like I said, shout out to Father's Day. A mother can never be a fucking father. Never. You know what I'm saying? Don't even waste your goddamn breath. I remember a couple years ago, hoes was wishing themselves Happy Father's Day. That was some, man, I'm glad that we shamed that shit away when women stopped doing that shit. Cause that shit was repulsive. Bitches was literally out here wishing themselves Happy Father's Day a couple years ago. Like this was the whole thing. Maybe like, some of y'all might be too young to remember this shit, but maybe it's probably like 10 years ago. It was such a big thing when bitches was out here saying Happy Father's Day to myself. Nigga, that was some sick shit. I ain't gonna lie to you. I ain't know what type part of the game that was. That shit threw me. But they was really out here wishing themselves Happy Father's Day. Women was at one point, man. About a good 8 to 10 years ago, it was crazy. Happy Father's Day. I do all the shit. Shut the fuck up, you stupid ass bitch. Nigga, I hate these dumb ass single mama ass motherfuckers. Ignorant ass bitch. Barely goddamn graduated high school. Probably got a fucking career path degree ass motherfucker. Flipping burgers and shit. Goddamn doing hair. Ratchet. Got no fucking discernment. Sucking dick for $1. Hoe ass niggas. Hoe ass bitches. Raising a whole bunch of feminine ass bitch ass niggas. That's what single mama do. That's what single mamas do to me. That's what I seen in my 35 years, nigga. Single mamas ain't shit. I don't give a fuck who got something to say about it, nigga. That's how I feel, nigga. Fuck a single mama, nigga. Straight up. Cause you doing, I don't like it. I love the kids, nigga, and you ain't doing what's right for the children, nigga. For the children, you ain't doing what's right for the fucking children, nigga. And that's all I care about, nigga. I don't give a fuck about no bitch, nigga. I care about the kids, nigga. It's the kids, man. The kids is the future, man. I care about the kids, nigga. And if you gonna have a lay down to have kids with a nigga, knowing you ain't gonna be with them, you just want a child. You just don't want to. You got abandonment issues, probably deep-seated abandonment issues, because you ain't had no dad or no mama that really loved you. She was out chasing dick and cheap liquor too, just like your bitch ass. So you out here lost. So you know what I'm saying? Like, it's not about the children. It's about you. It's a selfish thing. That's why I say single mamas are selfish, nigga. They ain't no damn. Like I said, they ain't no selfless motherfucker. Nigga, they out here getting pleasure, getting fucked. 9 months later, having a baby. Abandoning the nigga for the most part. Either not fucking with him, keeping him out of child's life, getting on the system, and then doing it again. Wash, rinse, and repeat. And we wonder why we got all these kids that are on demon time and don't have no type of consciousness in their eyes. You look in their eyes, and they just look like dead. They look dead. They ain't got no soul. Motherfuckers ain't got. They lost their shit. You know what I'm saying? They lost their connection with the higher power. Just because no love. Like, we need love. Humans need love. We need that. We need human to human interaction. And we aspire to have that connection with who created us. You know, whether it be the earthly creator, which is our parents, and then the next is God. You know what I'm saying? Like, we got to find, the soul is searching for some type of security. You know what I'm saying? And we out here lost. We trying to find that security in things. In women, in substances, you know what I'm saying, and that's the problem. Like, women with abandonment issues. That's why I feel like most of these single mamas come from is they've been abandoned. They feel emotionally abandoned by their parents. You know what I'm saying? Man, I know so many girls that don't even know their daddies. So you figure that. I know so many women that don't even know who their daddy is. Don't even know who their fucking dad is. So, you know what I'm saying? What kind of shame and respectability do you think a person like that is gonna have if it's not instilled in them by their mother? If their mother's still out here thotting around and having more kids, like, unless they don't want it for themselves, what are you teaching these children? You know what I'm saying? Like, that's just the biggest of the big. Like, what are you teaching them? You're not teaching them respect and love and honor for themselves. You know what I'm saying? So that's just the biggest fact of all. Kids are gonna emulate what they see. You know what I'm saying? 10 times out of 10, kids are gonna emulate what they see. You know what I'm saying? If they haven't been taught any better, shit, they're only gonna go off what they have to go off of. So, you know, and that's been what we've been having in America for quite some time: single parenthood, single mamahood, single father. You know, I mean, single parents, single parent households, and we've been getting the result we've been getting. And do you honestly, if you honest with yourself, is this what it's the society that we see? Is this a positive thing we're living? You know what I'm saying? Do you see? Is that what you see? You know what I'm saying? Like I tell you, you got to ask yourself these questions. You got to be real with yourself, man. Do you see that? I don't. You know what I'm saying? I do not. Like, do you see a positive culture coming from single parent households? I don't. I don't. You get some outliers here and there, but for the most part, you get what you get. You know what I'm saying? You get what you get, and you get what's basically been set up. You try to allow the system to raise your kids. You try to allow these teachers and these institutions to raise your children and think they're just gonna learn from other kids and pick up, you know, certain things, which they never will. It's not how it works. You know what I'm saying? It's just not how it works. Like everything, it starts at home. Raising, rearing, everything starts at home with your children. Starts at home. So, thinking you're gonna rely on the school system or somebody else outside of your home to be a father to replace the father, you tripping. Tripping. I'll go grab me some water real fast. Hold on. Appreciate anybody that's tuning in, listening to me, man, rant, talk my shit. Like, share, subscribe, tune in, stick with me. And all the fathers out there, hey, happy Father's Day to all the fathers out there doing your thing, man. Like I said, hey, this is just my channel and what I like to go in on. You know what I'm saying? What I find issues with. I feel like Father's Day was the best time to come out here and voice my dismay for all these, the men that's getting praised on Father's Day, but you know what I'm saying, gets held any other day. After they act like he ain't doing enough. Women think they're gonna raise these kids by themselves and do it all by themselves, and we see the results. We see the results in these neighborhoods and in these kids and these test scores. So the proof is in the pudding. You should not be raising a child alone. It's not the way God saw it to be done. These children are suffering because of it. These children are suffering because of their selfish parents. A selfish parent who is so arrogant in their thinking that they think they don't need no one else to help raise the child that they did not make on their own. They think the child is going to be okay, even though their ass was raised by no mom with no father, and they ain't okay. They psychologically fucked up. They done been through hell. They done been abused physically and mentally, abandoned, non-loved, unloved. Make it make sense. If you didn't like it, and you was fucked up, no daddy, and you was sitting at the porch waiting for your daddy to come pick you up, take you to the ballpark, take you to the hair salon, get your nails done, whatever the fuck, and that shit never came. What made you think your child want to go through that same bullshit, the same rigmarole that you went through? Make it make sense. Like, y'all torturing some of these kids, man. Some of these kids, all they want to do is go hug their daddy and see their daddy, and they keep them away because of what? Money? Fucking? Because the nigga got another baby or something, another woman? Because he don't want to be with you? You knew that before you got with the man. You know what I'm saying? Most of these women, y'all had some type of idea that man did not want to be with y'all and raise a family with y'all before y'all had these kids. And what you think that does to these children? You think these children are just gonna be happy campers when they feel like their father abandoned them and don't love them? You think that's the way that these kids want to live? They see on TV all the time, shows like Bluey and all these situations. All these shows got fathers and shit. All these shows got nuclear families and shit, for the most part, unless they on some, that LGBT craziness with two fathers and mothers and shit. But for the most part, they see these things and they envy these things. They want these things for themselves. You know what I'm saying? Like, don't get it twisted. I do not get it twisted. These kids are smart as hell. They're very intelligent, so they know what they want. You know what I'm saying? And like these women, like it's just crazy. Like they will deny these children what they need and what they want. You know what I'm saying? Like they feel like, as I just said, what's good for the goose is good for the gander. If I didn't have no daddy in there, I feel like I'm all right. But look at their situations. Be jail records, motherfucking drug abusers, be on coke, promiscuous, having even more children after they already had one out of wedlock. You continue to have more children. Come on, man, make it make sense. That ain't nothing but mental. That's a mental health issue if you out here having all these kids and not being with the father. Like that's, to me, that you got a mental health problem. Something's wrong. You need to go seek help immediately. If you having a whole bunch of, if you see these bitches with a whole bunch of different baby daddies, that is a mental health problem. You have abandonment issues, deep-seated abandonment issues, and you're trying to work them out by fucking and having kids, who naturally have to need you. You know what I'm saying? Who naturally can't run away from you until they're a certain age. They literally cannot. They're stuck. They need a titty. They need food. They need nurturing. And you look, hoping the system helps be the father. Point blank, period. So that's my biggest issue with single moms and shit like that. Like it's sick. Like it's a single mom. A lot of single mamas with multiple baby fathers, they have deep-seated abandonment issues, deep-seated psychological abandonment issues, and they think they perfect. They think they kept screwed on tight. They think they know something. You know, they think they're intelligent. Like they think they because they have no one in the house to check them, and they paying all the bills, whether it be whatever, like subsidized housing, or they pay themselves. They think that they're the man. They think they're doing something because they can matriculate in the white man's world. So now I got money, so I don't need a man. I don't got to be checked by a man and correct fucked up things that are wrong with me. You know what I'm saying? And fucked up mental things that's wrong with me. They allow that thing to just go unchecked. And you had these sick people, you know what I'm saying, that have all these kids that have these big, deep-seated abandonment issues and mental issues, raising children, raising the future. So think about that. Abandonment issues, somebody who was not equally yoked, mentally fucked up, can't make good decisions, doesn't have good discernment. You let any type of man in you, and then you turn around and don't have no respect for him. Like that's just mental illness right there. Like and if you really look at it, they're looking at the men like a piece of meat, like a sperm donor. Like I said, there's no respect for that. Like how is there respect? How can you have respect for a man if you have multiple baby fathers? Like any of the fathers, how can you have respect for yourself, one, and you definitely don't love the man? If you see these women out here with all these baby daddies, they don't love them men. You know what I'm saying? They probably hate them. You know what I'm saying? Like honestly, like and they definitely hate themselves. But if you see these women with all these damn baby fathers and shit like that, there's no way they love themselves or love them men or respect none of them niggas. They don't respect none of them niggas. Straight up. Because ain't no woman ever gonna have a whole bunch of niggas up in them. You know what I'm saying? And just throw them away. You know what I'm saying? You don't respect yourself, and you definitely don't respect these niggas. You look at them as sperm donors, and just a piece of meat. You know what I'm saying? Somebody that can come and provide, this is what I want, and then get away. You know what I'm saying? Which is a child that won't leave me. I can hold on to them, and they ain't, you know what I'm saying, till they're 18, and then I'm gonna probably do some, psychological things so they need me and they're codependent on me. You know what I'm saying? Because I'm scared to be alone. You know what I'm saying? Like, come on, man. That's the reason of having a man, so you can let the child go and you have somebody. That's the reason of being equally yoked and having somebody. So your child will naturally leave, and you'll still have a family or a home. You know what I'm saying? Or someone there for you. The children are not there to be your husband and your wife, nigga. You know what I'm saying? They're not there to be your significant other. Kids that's not the point of kids, to be your significant other. Like, that's it. Like, point blank, period. So a lot of these people, like I said, they're codependent on their kids. All these women, if you have a whole bunch of kids, you have deep-seated abandonment issues. Point blank, period. And you're using these children as pawns, you know what I'm saying, to fill that void in your heart. And you can sit here and act like that's not the truth. You know what I'm saying? And then, which most of them do, they prideful, arrogant. I got this shit. Nigga, you ain't shit. I'm educated. Got all this shit to say about what they doing is right. You know what I'm saying? Like, come on, man. Proof's in the pudding. Like denial is the realest shit ever too, man. Like you ain't gonna, that's why that's a real big thing. Denial and repression is why the black community is so fucked up now. You know what I'm saying? Refusing to attack the issue, avoidance. You know what I'm saying? Like and pride and arrogance. It is one of the main things that's holding the black community back. Not willing to look what's ailing you in the face and attack it, and in whatever way you gotta attack it, whichever way you gotta attack it. Like you got to do that. Like accountability, self-evaluation. Look yourself in the mirror. Like we got to take accountability for our actions. You know what I'm saying? You hear it so many times. The women always blaming the man. Oh, he's a cheater. He this. It's always the man's fault as to why he's not involved in the child's life. You know what I'm saying, or whatever. Like it's always the man's fault. It ain't never the women's fault as to why they single mamas. You know what I'm saying? Do you ever see that shit? Like a single mom would never just be honest and say, "Oh, I wasn't shit." You ain't never seen that. It's always the man's fault. Why she is a single mama, the man wouldn't do this, the man wouldn't do that. It ain't never nothing that she did that contributed to why the child's fucked up or why the child is parentless or only got one parent. Like it ain't, and that in itself is insanity. It really is. It's insanity. Like how it just is, man. Like, how can it be all the man's fault as to why they don't got a daddy? You know what I'm saying? Like the woman ain't do nothing. Like you weren't an asshole. You weren't a combative, argumentative bitch. You were none of this shit. Like you didn't. You know what I'm saying? Like it's wild. Like it's never the woman's fault as to why she's a single mama. When she's the one that decides to be a single mom, she's the one who decides to have a child. She's the one who decides to have children and lay down and have sex. Like she's the one. So that's just the realest of real. You're responsible. How are you not responsible for being a single mama? Oh, he told me he was gonna do this and do that. Man, hell no, man. Hell no. This is another thing. We don't take parenthood as serious as it should be. These children could potentially be here for 100 years, potentially, man. You know what I'm saying? 80, 70, 80 to 100 years potentially. And this how we treat them? Like this is a real thing. Like this is your lineage. Like we look at it like it's a damn pet. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like where's the spirituality in it? Like these are whole humans. I guess it's the way that some of the people were raised. They don't really have the respectability and the, you know what I'm saying, love for the fellow human, or definitely not themselves. So if you don't love yourself, it's just going to be damn sure hard to love your kids. You know what I'm saying? Because they're just an extension of you and the person you lay down with. So if you don't love you, you don't love the person who you had a child with, unprotected sex with. Like that's insanity, dude. Like that is insanity, man. Like just go talk to some of these single mamas, man. They're gonna be real shy if you ever ask them what happened to their father. Or where's the father? They're gonna be real, you know what I'm saying? I love having the conversations or asking a woman like, where's the father? You know what I'm saying? Their face get blank. They get like all embarrassed. They get embarrassed as shit. Yeah, because this shit looks stupid. You know what I'm saying? Having all these kids and with different niggas and shit, this shit's insane. This is a mental illness. The fuck you doing with all these damn kids? Or even a kid without the man? What sense do that make? What are you contributing to society by doing this? You know what I'm saying? And then the multiple is just the devil. Like you can have multiple kids with multiple niggas and shit, nigga, that's just an abomination to me. That's an abomination. I have zero respect for a bitch that's out here having a whole bunch of damn kids with the fathers not involved. I have zero respect. I'll talk shit. I'll talk shit to a single mom that's out here fucked up, raising kids and shit like that, and you ain't got no man. You ain't getting none of the authority of a man, but you got all these fucking kids and strollers and shit. And I don't see a man around in sight. It's sick. It's a goddamn abomination, man. It's a generational curse and it's an abomination. Straight up. Y'all like, share, subscribe, man. Share this video, man. It's barbershop talk. It's real talk, man. It's what's needed in the community. Too much sugarcoating and bullshitting going on in the community, man. And that's a big issue in itself. You know what I'm saying? We talk too nice to these motherfuckers, man. We allow these motherfuckers to come in come in church with their titties out, short shirts, faggles, weirdos, all type of just the degenerate bullshit. We allow this shit to spiral out of control, and this is where we at now with it. This is exactly where we at with it, man. We've allowed this shit to grow a goddamn, what it said, like grow a third head and turn into a goddamn hydra or some shit, bro. This is the devil, the demon, man. And I'm gonna show light to it. I'm gonna bring light to this shit. I ain't afraid. Man. TMP. True Masculinity Podcast. The Masculinity Podcast. Toxic Masculinity Podcast. Whatever you want to call it. I'll accept the name, man. We all three. That's why I call myself TMP. Or we call it TMP, man. Yeah, just talking a little Father's Day bullshit, man. I ain't trying to ruffle a few feathers, man. I don't mind. I like controversy. I like speaking truth to the power, man. That's out there, the powers that be. So many women want to avoid accountability. You know what I'm saying? They want to eschew the responsibility and put it on the man. No, like nigga, I'm that voice of reason. I'm that voice to say, bitch, close your pussy up, nigga. We don't want no more of these bastard ass kids out here with guns and choppers and switches, nigga, on the goddamn. All niggas out here just doing all this crazy shit, nigga. Robbing, stealing, killing, motherfucking girly boy ass niggas. I'm tired of that shit, man. I'm tired of that shit, man. Hey, put these little soft ass niggas up somewhere, man. Put these niggas in boot camp, scared straight or some shit. For real, man. Like, fathers are imperative. Fathers are imperative. Period. So I don't want to hear nothing. Like I said from the beginning, I hate single mamas. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's what I say, and that's my thing. I hang my hat on. I don't care if nobody don't like me. I hate single mamas, man. I do. And you don't get no medal of valor for spreading your legs and getting fucked raw, nigga. You don't get and now we gotta, you know what I'm saying, feel sorry for you. Fuck you. You know what I'm saying? Shit. You a pleasure freak, nigga. You a freak, nigga. You a 69 god, nigga. You a freak, nigga. So I feel about that shit. Give a fuck about no freak bitch out here fucking. I got respect for you. What do you contribute? You know what I'm saying? What are you contributing out here fucking and having babies? That I gotta move around and step around these motherfuckers out here. They looking at me, mean mugging me mad like I'm looking down on them, nigga. I don't give a fuck about you, nigga. That's your daddy job. You feel me? Niggas be goddamn 16, 17, nigga, it be over with. By the time some of these kids be 16, 17, single mama raised, it's over with, nigga. Write them off, nigga. Get them niggas the goddamn number on their chest, nigga. Inmate P90 fucking 42, nigga. You're done. You're well done steak, nigga. Steak 48, nigga. You're done. You're well done, nigga. Most of these niggas is done. So that's my thing, man. It's children, bro. Help the children, man. Help the children. But Colorado be so dry. Boy, you in there be in the sun, that shit just be pulling the water out your ass in Colorado. Boy, I still fuck with it. It's elevation, 5,000 feet above sea level. There's something else up here. The air different. Like, it's just different from a southern nigga, man. I love it though. Cause it's a change of pace. I ain't gotta be around them niggly bears. I ain't gotta be around all them single mama ass bitches with crazy blue shit and red shit in their goddamn head. I ain't gotta see none of that shit.